Going back to our coverage here, we welcome you back to the NCAA Season 94. And friends from LPU, just right behind their bench, watching here. And these are friends from our VIP box inside the Philoy Flying Bee Center. Maraming salamat pong muli sa pagtutok. Martes basketball here in the NCAA Season 94, live on SNA and live streaming sports.abs-cbn.com and youtube.com/ABS-CBN Sports. LPU not showing up in the third. Beda with a 7-point advantage. That enabled them to tie this game up at 50 apiece. Marcelino cannot connect on that shot. Rodriguez tracks the ball down. Here is JV Mocon. Foul called on Jesper Ayay. At kanina, at halftime, 29% lang ang Beda sa ating field goals. Inangat nila yan to 35%, closing the gap with the Pirates, who now sits at 36%.
And outscoring LPU 22-15, 50% from the field, 9 made baskets para dito sa Beda. Way better nung halftime. Because 30 combined field goals lang the first and second quarter.
Beda is back in this game. And Robert Bolick spearheading this attack with 9 third-quarter points. Bolick against Perez. Robert Bolick blows by Perez for the layup.
You see the patience by Robert Bolick.
Perez, naagawan, bunti ka na. Jesper Ayay called for the backcourt violation. And he's saying, natapik yun ni Robert Bolick Jr.
Hindi na natin to. Before that one, he held down his court. He knew when to attack. He knew when to take the basket. And at the same time, Robert Bolick proving to be an edge, an asset on both ends of the floor. He may not have gone with the steal, but of course, that backcourt violation.
Yes.
Because si Martin na Beda, 2 points all throughout this ball game.
Ito na yan. Kanina, yung huli nilang lamang, 4-2
yes.
in the first quarter. Yes. Robert Bolick. He's got 10 second-half points in the game. Bolick on the step-back three. Bolick no good.
That's what he likes. Drive to the right, parang step away. Parang step back na diagonal.
Robert Bolick so far, he is 1 out of 3 from 3-point range. Sundot mula kay James Canlas on JV Marcelino. Robert Bolick will be replaced first by Ebenelli here. 18 points, 8 out of 14. 4 boards, 2 dimes, and a denial for the King Lion. 1.5 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. Beda up by 2. Perez ties it up again with that basket. As we go again, Turok San Monte Alegre rocks.
You think you've seen everything, Martin and Mitch. Deceptive plays, acrobatic stunts, and a neck-to-neck battle. Pero para kay Coach Boyet Fernandez, hinahana pa rin niya na makita sa mata ng mga players niya that they want to take care of the ball with 19 turnovers already right now. Sabi niya, yun ang gusto niya makita pagpasok dito sa fourth quarter. But on the other side of the court for Coach Topex Robinson, who describes his coaching stint as a roller coaster ride, rebuilding the team, making them trust each other again. Ang gusto niya makita ngayon, tatlong bagay. For them to make it not easy for Beda with their layups, for them to contain their big men, and more than anything, for them not to be consumed by their need to win and just enjoy the game. Martin and Mitch.
Thank you so much, Rox. Mike Zuzu gives the lead back to LPU, 54-52. And great points from both coaches here. Coach Topex with a lot of maturity and a lot of time spent with this team already. That's why they're playing this type of basketball at this level. Dito sa NCAA Season 94, this is going to be the third personal foul on Mike Zuzu. Nice feed. JC Marcelino, Mike Zuzu.
And he's been silent since Mike Zuzu after sitting out with 2 fouls a while ago. They didn't really get that much momentum.
Yes.
And on top of the coverage I said earlier, it's supposed to be the foreign players who can make the difference. Right now, Donald Tanqua has 14 points and 14 rebounds. Make that still 14. At the same time, I forget to be able to add, it's the matchup. It's the matchup between CJ Perez and Robert Bolick. Currently, right now, they are the top scorers for their teams. 18 for Bolick, 12 for Perez.
Donald Tanqua still struggling from the free throw line. 2 out of 8 so far. And in close games like this mix, this is gonna hurt. Then sa huli, 1 out of 2 for Donald Tanqua.
And it also gives the defense much confidence. You know, kapag kailangan mong pumaul, kumbaga hindi ka kakaba-kaba.
That's right. JC Marcelino, hounded by Evan Nelly. Ayay, they go to the corner. JV to Perez from the left wing. Too strong. JV, sky high for that putback.
Wow, I'm just amazed by the leaping ability of JC Marcelino, knowing when to be at the right spots. Nobody boxing him out.
And Evan Nelly, the rookie, pressured. Forced to commit the turnover there by JV Marcelino.
Coach Boyd Fernandez, as we can see, this one recycling that basketball by JC Marcelino on this putback. And Coach Boyd Fernandez appealing that he was pushed with that Evan Nelly, pero no foul was called. You know, Marcelino wanting to get away, clearly out of bounds.
So turnover number 20 for the Red Lions. Coach Boyd, tinawagan na ng technical foul. Like as I was mentioning, 20 turnovers for San Beda.
Coach Boyd Fernandez called for a T, for a resetment to a non-call.
And Breta will convert the technical free throw.
Checking back in. Hindi tayo, Martin, nagkakabanggaan din tayo. Hindi tayo magkariningan dito. Ang lakas ng cheese ng LPU crowd.
Oo. Sabi. So this is what we expected from both teams. Leaving it all out on the floor. JC Marcelino. No good on the layup. Tanqua with the rebound. And Franz Abuda will bring the ball down for the Red Lions. Donald against Zuzu. Foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Spencer Preta.
Still far from over. 6 minutes remaining in the ball game.
That is the third team foul for LPU. And San Beda doing a great job in preserving their fouls here because they haven't committed a single one here in the fourth quarter. AC Soberano, babalik na. Soberano, that knockout play is good.
Kanina pa nagkakanakawan dito. Good plays off the inbounds by Coach Boyd.
It is down to 2 again. Perez attacks Tanqua. Perez puts it up and in.
Turning on the switch. He's not the MVP for nothing. TJ Perez.
LPU back on top by 4. Mokot to Tanqua. No good on the shot. That was a good look for Donald Tanqua underneath. Perez on the hesitation. The pull-up is no good. And here is San Beda. They will set up a play here on the half court. Robert Bolick kicks it out. Abuda moves closer behind the back dribble. Feeds Tanqua for the easy deuce.
And that is the value of a Franz Abuda. He will not take those baskets at will. He's not a scoring option, but he can make those plays.
Now on the other side, they get the ball back. So San Beda with a chance to tie here. Robert Bolick against Raymar Kaduyak now. Bolick kicks it to the corner. Abuda on the drive, blows the layup. He gets the ball back. Mokot from straight away. No good. And Mike Harry Zuzu grabs the rebound. Si CJ Perez, ibibigay kay Jesper Ayaay. Kaduyak will call the play here. Raymar on the crossover. Bolick, Soberano moves closer. AC challenged by Perez, no good. Mokon, no good as well. Parehong kupunan. Forcing shots in this stretch. Here's Ayaay. Jesper against JV Mokon. Great matchup here. Mokon or Ayaay on the turnaround. Good shot. Oo.
Kita mo yun, Martin, sabi na kay CJ Perez, tabi ka muna dyan, akin na muna to. And MJ Ayaay, wow, beautiful spin move with a floater right there.
Si Melo Ramos, paglaban daw ng LPU versus San Beda, iba yung intensity. Kung nandito ka sa venue natin, mas ramdam mo yan. Pero napapasigaw siya sa ating bahay. Donald Tanco scores inside. Si Zaira naman, part of a champion Lions. He believes in her team. 3:39 remaining. Si JP Flores, nakasuporta dito sa San Beda. But CJ Perez provides the Pirates with a better cushion here.
Ganda ng laban natin. Besides the defense, it is talent for talent. Just on full display right here.
Pirates up by 4. Tangwa to Mokon from the free throw line. Too strong. Mokon diving for the loose ball. It goes to Perez, who gets a hard bump from Franz Abuda.
Right now, Martin, in this stage in the game, 3 minutes remaining, nobody giving an inch. Not really a significant lead by LPU. It will be the breaks of the game.
That's right.
That will separate both teams. Whether free throw story, kung sino maaga mo pupunta sa penalty, kanino mo pupunta yung mga possessions. This, what makes a classic.
That's right.
Game.
This is looking like an instant classic, at least here in the NCAA season 94. Interesting substitution by Coach Topex. Pinagpahinga muna si Mike Harry Zuzu. Ayaay, no good. Oh, Perez blows the putback. Wow,
It would have been big.
4-point lead for the Pirates. Robert Bolick, one-on-one, on top against Jesper Ayaay. Bolick goes to Abuda, who fires. Abuda too strong, and Tangwa just snatching the rebound from 2 red shirts.
Well, if you're Franz Abuda, that is okay. You had to take that shot as he checks out of this ball game because you need more options. For the San Beda Red Lights, it's not only Robert Bolick that is the isolation option, pero ito Mandola Tangwa, 19 and 17. Well, lucky break for them right there. They get the ball back. The rest of the team, 1 out of 1. Kasi Tangwa yung laging napafoul sa ilalim.
Yan, oo. Pero just a brief rest for Mike Harry Zuzu. Pinalitan ulit niya si Ranzel Yonko. Bolick, catch and shoot. Soberano too strong. Mokon with a putback again.
Maraming mga putback na gano'n all throughout this ball game, failing to box each other out.
63-61. 2-point game, 2:19 remaining. Kaduyak to Perez. Perez off the spin, the hand time move. Oh, that's gonna be a foul. While attempting the shot, si JV Mokon ang matatawagan.
You see this replay. No body boxing on Clint Coligos on that one. To make a JV Mokon rather. Warning was called on JV Mokon for the secondary call. Because on that next play, CJ Perez made his move, claimed that he wasn't fouled.
Perez is now 2 out of 6 at the free throw line today. JV Mokon, by the way, with that putback and offensive rebound, he gets his double-double, 10 points and 13 rebounds para kay JV Mokon. Perez double-double also, 18 and 12. and converts on the second one. Coach Vice Cristobal, yes. The commish of the NCAA, Coach Bai, watching intently. An all-important game, of course, between LPU and San Beda. 64-61. JV Bocon falls down. Gets it to Soberano. Great recovery there by JV Mocon. They will go to Robert Polig again. As we approach the last 2 minutes of this game. In for a cardiac finish. Soberano fires. Soberano knocks it down. The equalizer from AC Soberano. What will LPU do? CJ against AC. CJ to Ibanez. Ibanez drops it in. Wow! Sagutan ng tres. LPU on top by 3.
It's just crazy. Right here in the Phil Oil 5V Center, nobody giving an inch. That was an ice cold 3 by AC Soberano. But Ibanez making that corner 3. Linis, smooth as silk.
And how about the find and the trust coming from CJ Perez? So AC Soberano will take the trip to the free throw line here. A very good free throw shooter because LPU is in the penalty.
Looks like, Martin, we're going to have some extensions ng konti. 2 timeouts apiece.
Okay.
For both teams, wala pang gumagamit. Looks like right now, if converts the free throw, maaaring tumayamat si Coach Topex. But it's also going to be interesting if nobody takes those timeouts. Let the players play.
Soberano, 2 for 2 to pull San Beda to within a point. Jesper Ayaay, babalik sa ating laro, papalitan si JV Marcelino.
I like what Coach Topex is doing. No timeouts, trusting his players to execute the right plays at this very crucial moment.
Raymar Caduya, balik sa labas, Ayaay, no good on the 3, battle for the rebound, Mocon saves it to the wrong man, Perez cannot convert, and Mocon secures the board.
No need to panic if you're San Beda. Clearly, the possession is with you. Robert Polig right now.
Polig on the drive, wild shot, it's off, Caduya wisely gets the foul on Clint Doliges, but San Beda has about 2 fouls to give.
Yes, 2 fouls to give. That was a good foul to give by Clint Doliges to be able to set up their defense atong Red Lions.
50.2 seconds remaining. Magta-timeout muna po tayo dito. Let's take a breather, shall we? The LPU Pirates up by a point, 50 seconds remaining. Back to the action here. LPU Pirates holding on to this 1-point lead, and they will also have possession. For the Red Lions, you have a foul to give before entering penalty situation. Ganda nung split screen natin dito, mix. Coach Boyd Fernandez, Coach Topex Robinson.
Well, learning from the best, these coaches. Coach Boyd Fernandez played a long time for the Santa Lucia Realtors in the PBA. Coach Topex Robinson learning under Coach Yengiao's wing when he was still a player.
50 seconds remaining. LPU with a lead. Raymar Caduya. He will set the table for the Pirates. He is up against Clint Doliges on top. Caduya goes to the corner. Balik kay Caduya. They swing it to Perez. Perez shuts him down!
Martin, just great execution of that timeout play. Nothing really special. Raymar Katuyak is the guy to close it out for the point guard spot for Coach Topix Robinson. Pero nakalimutan ng depensa. On the other side, CJ Perez was open at the left wing. That is the MVP for you.
A cold-blooded shot galing sa ating reigning MVP to make this a two-possession game. Tama on the floor. Defending champs, their fans very anxious in our venue. Sa kabila naman, siyempre masaya ang mga fans ng Lyceum of the Philippines University. Their team is up by 4 points here, 70-66. The defending champions in unfamiliar territory here in season 94, down by 4. But we know they can execute down the stretch. We know they can make those big baskets. So what's the game plan here, Migs, for Coach Boyd Fernandez?
What's happening to Coach Boyd Fernandez? It's only 4 points with 2 possessions left. More or less. They can go for the 2-for-1. But right now, they have to be able to convert quickly, Martin. Whether 2 points or 3 points, but to be able to get the ball back with an ample amount of time.
Abuda will start the play. They go to JV Mocon. Drives against Ayaay, who taps it out of bounds. That is
still manageable, Martin.
Yes.
Importante lang, quick shot. Quick, clear shot for San Beda. Then we have a ball game.
Coach Topix will regroup here habang chinicheck ng ating referee yung tamang tawag dito, and the call will remain.
Well, it's either Martin on this baseline inbound, either Soberano gets free, or opens si Tangwa down low, or bail out si Robert Bolick.
Malinaw yun, galing kay Jesper Ayaay, siya yung tumapik. 4-point lead. The defending champs need a quick basket. JV Mocon ulit ang pupuntahan nila. Abuda, Mocon, no good. Abuda, oh, no good as well. Big miss from Abuda. JC Marcelino breaks away.
You see the speed and the length of JC Marcelino. The youngster from LPU outspeeding, outgunning Robert Bolick. That is, once again, that dagger by JC Marcelino.
JC Marcelino, look at this guy go. Just running with it. And in back-to-back games, it brings out the exclamation point for the Pirates, and he completes the three-point play. Timeout, Coach Boyd Fernandez.
Passer. Okay? Mox. AC corner. Open AC, give it the ball. If not, elevator screen for Robert. Robert, open, take the shot. And then, walang foul, ha? If you make a shot, you put pressure. No foul. Okay? Don't foul.
Two options given here by Coach Boyd. Pero ang pupuntahan nila either AC Soberano or Robert Bolick with 14 seconds remaining. LPU Pep squad celebrating on this impending win by the Pirates. Raymar Kaduyak guarding the inbounder James Canlas. Canlas will get it in. They will go to Bolick. Robert to Mocon, who fires. Mocon, no good. Battle for the rebound. 6 seconds remaining. And the LPU Pirates keep their winning streak. streak alive. Ending the first round, sweeping the first round at 9-0 here in the NCAA season.
And make that 27-0 dating back to season 93. You must credit both teams. Excellent basketball ang pinakita ng parehong kupunan. You know, we wish both teams could have come away with a victory, but there can only be one LPU managing to hold their fort, even though Beda changed it up so many times. Pero credit the maturity. They know what to do better now down the stretch. Itong LPU Pirates.
The Pirates, they draw first blood against the Red Lions this season. 73-66, converting down the stretch. Big basket after big baskets for LPU. At ang ating cherry for PGM tangkad-sagad scorer of the game, our reigning NCAA MVP, CJ Perez, providing the goods today with 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. What a performance against a strong team by the Baby Beast.
And perhaps the biggest basket of this ball game, that 3-point shot to create that separation to virtually seal the game. Reigning MVP, CJ Perez.
At ngayon, kasama naman siya ng ating courtside reporter na si Roxanne Monte Alegre. Go ahead, Rox.
Congratulations sa LPU community. Kasama ko ngayon, CJ Perez. CJ, you are the baby beast, the man of steals. Paano ba naghahanda sa mga pagkakataong ganito ang isang katulad mo?
Everyday, kailangan collective effort talaga. Sa practice talaga, binibigay namin yung best namin like game talaga.
Ngayon, yan, ngumiti ka na ngayon. Para kitang-kita ko, gaano ba katamis at kasarap ang panalo na ito against the defending champions Beda Red Lions?
Siyempre, they're the better team. So, parang sobrang sarap sa feeling kasi yun nga, matagal namin pinagandaan yun. And thank God, nanalo kami ngayon.
At ano bang mensahe mo, mga gusto mong pasalamatan sa buong LPU community, sa coaches mo, sa teammates mo?
Unang-una, papasalamat ako sa LPU community, sa family ko sa Pangasinan, mama ko, Aima, and si Coach Nandi, happy birthday, Coach. Boss Mike Lopez, see you later. And yun nga, sa sila Boss Andrew, lahat ng sumusuporta sa Lyceum, salamat.
Thank you, CJ, Martin, and Migs.
Maraming salamat, Roxanne. And CJ Perez with an MVP-like performance today against the Red Lions. 22 points, 9 out of 16 from the field. He only nailed 1 3-pointer. At yun yung dagger kanina to give them the 4-point lead and the victory para sa mga Pirata this season. Games on Friday. Magpapatuloy po ang aksyon dito pa rin sa Phil Oil Flying V Center. I believe this is the second to the last game day of the first round. And meron tayong triple header. Live dito sa SNA, Letran Knights versus the EAC Generals, kicking things off at 12 noon. Followed by the matchup. Big matchup also by the Perpetual Help Altas and the CSB Blazers. And it's going to be capped off by the matchup of the Arellano University Chiefs and the San Beda University Red Lions. That's on this coming Friday, August 24, 2018. So kita-kita ulit tayo dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center. Migs, great game, very intense. Napagod tayo dito and it was worth it because you know, both teams ayaw sumuko, but in the end, LPU Pirates getting the better of our defending champs. And on behalf of our broadcast team here, my partner, Mr. Game Time, Mix Bustos, ang diwata ng NCAA at courtside si Roxanne Monte Alegre, our panel director, Lian Ocampo Tan, our floor director, Mr. Larry Diang, our executive producer, of course, the one and the only Mr. Vic Caridad, and at the helm of this coverage, we have Derek Alneri calling the shots here. This is Martin Javier saying thank you for tuning in. It was a great one. LPU Pirates ending the first round on an undefeated slate, 9-0, beating the Red Lions 73-66. Makita-kita ulit po tayo sa Biyernes para sa pagpapatuloy ng aksyon dito sa NCAA Season 94 exclusively on SNA.